Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be going through my entire home and doing a little bit of decluttering. Over the past few weeks I've been watching a lot of minimalist YouTube channels, and I came across an older video from Joshua Becker, who I followed for years, on 10 things to go and declutter right away from our home. I'll link his video down in the description box as well as in the icon in the sky, but I thought it would be fun to go through and follow his list of the 10 things that we can declutter now from our home and see if I'm able to let go of anything. This sets up a challenge for me. The 10 things that he suggests are definitely ones that I have thought about and some that I haven't thought about. So it is a absolutely beautiful day outside, and I would like nothing more than to be out there enjoying this beautiful fall-like weather. But alas, I need to declutter, and I think that is a big part of the reason why I'm on this simplifying minimalism journey, is to spend time doing the things that I love instead of managing all this extra materials and extra things in my home. So let's do it. Let's go through the 10 items that Joshua suggests that we can declutter now from our home. Come along with me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you did. I love sharing my simplifying journey. I love sharing lots of minimizing, decluttering, and simplifying on my channel, and I hope that you enjoy and you consider sticking around. So let's jump into it. Let's go and do a little bit of decluttering together. So I wrote my list of everything that he suggests that we declutter out of the 10 items, and the first one is expired food. So let's go through the kitchen cabinets and see if we have any products that have expired that we can donate, or, well, I wouldn't donate expired things, that we would simply just toss those. But in the process, while we are decluttering the expired products, I'm also going to look through and see if there's anything that we can donate to the food bank that we're just not using, that's been in the cabinet for quite a bit of time, and that we no longer need. Okay, so I have a box here and I'm going to use it. We're going to start with going through the pantry and checking all of those items. So this is everything that I ended up finding in just my pantry of expired food. Luckily, a lot of them are pretty much empty, and I did find some garbage as well, which is a little bit of a surprise. But all this stuff is trash, and it's sad. I don't go through the pantry as much as I should, but now it's looking much better. Next thing that Joshua suggests that we declutter and that we can let go of right away is clothing that we don't wear. Now, I am pretty intentional when it comes to my wardrobe. I have a whole video with my simplified capsule wardrobe that I already posted. I'll link it down below. I've accumulated a bit of new clothing items, and I'm not wearing certain pieces that I once used to wear all the time. So I'm going to go through my clothing, and only mine, to see if there's anything that I can let go of. The kids definitely will have some, but I think I'm going to save that for another video. Okay, so I'm slightly embarrassed to show what my closet's looking like, but here's a little glimpse. And I'm going to see if there's anything in the closet or in my dresser that I can part with. Maybe I'll start with my dresser since I'm over here. Pretty minimal. I wear all this stuff. This skirt is too big, so I'm going to let that go. This tank top I bought because it was $2, but just because things a good deal and is inexpensive doesn't mean it's going to be useful to us and we're going to actually wear it. So I'm going to part with it. It's a really nice Cynthia Rowley orange tank top, but I don't reach for it. I don't wear it, and it's just wasting space in my closet. Okay, 2 things to the donation box, and now we're going to move on to the third thing he says should be easy for us to declutter, and that is board games that we don't use anymore. So we're going to run down to the basement and we're going to check our board game closet, and I know there has to be some that we can let go of because we don't play a lot of board games. We tend to stick to the same ones over and over again. Okay, so we're in the closet under the stairs in the basement. It is staying nice and organized since I did my slowly simplifying my space video down here, but this is where all our games are, and I'm going to go through them and see what ones we can let go of. There is no point of us holding on to games that we don't play with. And if it came to a time that we decided, oh, I really wish we had this game, which I highly doubt will happen, because I cannot think of one piece of clothing, one item, one accessory, one piece of anything that we've donated or decluttered from our home already that I can think of, that I can remember, and that I need. So let's go through these games. This was a Christmas gift for Connor. He's never used it. He's never going to use it. Yes, it was $30. Yes, I have a hard time letting go of it because it was pricey, but it is not serving us any purpose and it is not doing anything. It's just something that I have to manage. So I'm going to let someone else enjoy it and play with it, and, just instead of us just managing it. I need less. I need to manage less. The next thing on the list is wires and old electronics. Now, that is not my department. That is not something that I feel comfortable getting rid of because that is what Matt deals with. So sometimes we have to give and take in our decluttering journey. But I do have some that I've had in my office here that I don't think we have a purpose for. And I've been holding on to them for a while in this bin here. So I'm going to go through and see if there's anything that is like a guarantee that we don't need. Because literally it's been sitting up here for I don't know how long and I haven't touched it. Okay, so there you go. There was some old headphones, like earbud headphones. I think like 3 pairs. I don't need them. I don't know why we have them. So I'm going to toss those in the donate box down in the kitchen. And then we're going to go through kitchen utensils because that is the next thing on the list that Joshua suggests that we declutter. Our excess and extra kitchen utensils, things that we don't use, and are cluttering up our cabinets and drawers. Okay, so I am down onto number 5 of the list, and like I mentioned, it's duplicate cookware and utensils. So utensils we have very minimal of, and I'm going to keep it that way. But let's take a look in our utensil, not our utensil, but our like cookware drawer. And there's quite a few. So let's see. Okay, we're gonna look in this drawer here. It's because I'm not the cook, so getting rid of things in the kitchen really is hard for me because, like I mentioned about electronics, that Matt deals with that. Matt deals with cooking, so I know there might be a few, like an extra spatula that we don't need that I can easily get rid of. That would be more baking, that's my domain, but his is cooking, and I don't want to get rid of things that I know he's probably going to use. But if we're being honest and real, how many spatulas does one need? Next thing on the list is all bed sheets, towels, linens. I already went through and decluttered a lot of those a while ago, but let's take a look in the linen closet and see if there's anything that we can let go of. So luggage was the next thing on his list, and while I personally don't have a lot of luggage to let go of, we only have a very minimal collection to begin with, and we use each piece when we are traveling. I believe that Madeline might have a piece, but that is up to her if she declutters it, because I'm not in the habit of decluttering items that belong to my children. So I'm going to go and check with her and ask her if she is ready to let go of a piece of luggage that she has that may not suit her anymore, and then we'll find out if we have any luggage to declutter from the house. Okay, so I checked with Madeline and she did not want to donate her small little Minnie Mouse travel rolling suitcase backpack, but Connor was okay with letting go of his Buzz Lightyear one. So this is a piece of luggage that we really don't need to have in the house. He's definitely outgrown this. He'll be turning 13 in September, so while we love Buzz here in this house, the backpack was just simply too small for him. Number 8 on the list was boxes. Now, I am pretty good and intentional with getting rid of boxes when they come into the house after we've opened them. I did save that Amazon box that I have been corralling donations in, so that will make it easier to pop them to the donation center. But Connor had this Nike shoe box, so we're gonna get rid of that. And my birthday was in July, and my parents got me a Cricut heat press, so I have that box that I am going to get out of the house, and it will definitely free up some space in my office because it was taking up quite a bit. We're down to the last 2 things on the list from Joshua Becker, and that is personal products, like personal care products. This is a detox scalp hair treatment, free shampoo purifying mask, and it burnt my scalp like anything, so I never use it. And then I have this smoothing facial scrub, and it's expired actually, so I'm going to just get rid of it. Last thing on our 10 items to declutter from our home right now, books list are these 2 books, one Batman and one Echo and Bat, and these are really cute books, but Connor's read them and he's outgrown them and we don't need them anymore, so we will donate them to someone that will get enjoyment out of them. So that is it. I went through and followed the 10 items that Joshua Becker suggests that we can declutter from our home right away, and it was easy, but at the same time it was a little bit challenging to find items from each of those, simply because I've been on a simplifying journey since January. If you haven't already checked out that playlist, I'll link it above and down in the description box of my slowly simplifying my space videos, where I went through every square inch of this house and decluttered. I still have a lot more to go. I have a lot more decluttering and minimizing and simplifying to do on my journey, and I am peeling another layer away from that onion, and I'm going closer and closer to my definition of minimalism. And I'm going to take you along. Let me know down in the comments if those are videos that you want to see. Do you want to see more real, authentic, raw decluttering? Because my basement, friends, is a hot mess, a disaster, and that is the area that I really need to simplify and think about. I've already gone through my fall and Halloween decorations and have decided that seasonally I want to decorate simplistic and minimal, and that involves getting rid of a lot of seasonal decorations that I've once loved, but I am no longer in that season and it's time for me to let go of. But hit that thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what area of my home you want to see me simplify and declutter. And until the next video, I hope you all remember that I love and appreciate you. Hope you are staying safe, taking care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.